everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Becca, and today we are jam-packing this video with 2 days of extreme cleaning motivation. I had a ton of cleaning that I needed to get done, and I figured I would just take you along for the journey. So if you need some extreme cleaning motivation today, you came to the right place. This video is packed with it. If you're new, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. I do a ton of cleaning motivation over here. I try to do 2 videos a week if I can, sometimes just 1, but I promise that every week there will be at least 1 long cleaning video to help get you motivated. So if you like cleaning content, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret.
As you can tell, we are starting off in my kitchen because it was a complete pigsty. I really needed to just get it all cleaned up, get everything, back in order. I function really well when I have a clean kitchen and a clean workspace. Let me know if you're the same way, but the clutter, the dirty, just like the chaos of it in my living areas, can't stand it. Now, rooms I barely go into, or like laundry rooms or even my bedroom, if those are a little messy, it doesn't bother me as much, but like the immediate living areas, whenever it gets out of whack, I love to get it back into like working and functioning order as quickly as possible, which if you have kids, you know that is a long feat. Like, it's really hard to keep those spaces clean. So I try to let it go for the most part, and this was the end of the day and we were gonna get it all cleaned up. We actually went to a birthday party right before this. Went to a birthday party, had a ton of fun. I got to chat with some adults, which was always nice. The kids got to play a whole bunch with other kids. Then we came home and I was just feeling really motivated to clean. So I grabbed my camera and grabbed all my supplies and started cleaning up. That is probably the best advice I have for you, is if you are feeling motivated, don't put it off. Like, even if you don't have to do it, like if you feel motivated to fold that load of laundry that's been sitting there for a week, or if you feel motivated to get a pile of laundry done, or if you feel motivated to clean your bathroom or whatever, do it in those moments when you're feeling really motivated, because I know that I've struggled throughout time with being like, oh, well, I don't have to get it done, so I just push it off, even though I'm feeling motivated in that moment to get it done. And then when I have to get it done and I'm not feeling motivated, of course, I always wish I had just done it when I was feeling it. And that would be my best advice to you. Even if it's not something that really has like dire need or really needs to be done, if you're feeling compelled to do it and motivated to do it then, because it'll be one less thing on your list for the following day.
Wanna speak so loud even though I hide. Like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need my time. Yeah, but they say I don't know where you.
Thankfully, the dishes were not too bad. There's a lot of stuff that was kind of piled on the countertop because some of those things are things that we actually use on a daily basis. Like, you can see my water Yeti that I'm still using is sitting there. Some of my husband's cups are sitting there. He uses the same cups for a few days for work. A habit I've tried really hard to break with him, to just like put it in the sink at the end of every day and we'll wash it, but he just will not. So it's one of those marriage compromises where it's like, I can't stand them being on the counter and next to the sink, but you got to compromise somewhere. And this is one that I'm not willing to battle for. So we're going to let it go and compromise on this one and just remind him of that the next time we need to compromise on something for me. Isn't that how marriage works though? But yeah. The dishes weren't too bad, thankfully, just a few things to get done. It was the weekend at this time, and on the weekends, our dishes don't pile up too much because the weekends are usually when we're out of the house the most, so we typically don't have a ton of dishes on the weekend.
You don't know me, I just need my time. Yeah, but they say I don't know where you come from. I don't. You seem
I love to take a minute and just check in with you and see how your weekend is going. And this weekend is actually Tristan's birthday, and we wanted to take the weekend off and like really go somewhere fun and do something fun and do like an overnight stay. And unfortunately, we all ended up getting sick. So I'm pretty sure we have the flu because we came in contact with it, and now everybody's sick. And of course, I have children in school. We're gonna get sick. That's just like inevitable. It's going to happen. But the 2 younger boys are sick. I'm sick, and thankfully my oldest and my husband are good right now. But it gets passed around. So I'm sure they're gonna either miss it or they're gonna catch it. Like, it just, how it is. If you have kids, it gets passed around. You can't really do much about it. But yeah, so it's kind of been a slow weekend for us. We've kind of just been taking it easy and trying to recover and get over this cold, flu, or whatever it is. But I would love to know how your weekend is going.
From the first time I saw ya, you were not like the others, a cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning.
I recently purchased this 4-pack of foam soap, hand soap bottles off of Amazon. I'm gonna link them down below because I'm seriously so impressed with the quality and the price tag on them. I've been looking for foam hand soap pumps for a while now. They are not easy to come by, and when you find them at like a Target or something, they're really expensive and super cheap, which is fine if they're cheap. I don't care. These ones are plastic as well and everything, but if I'm gonna buy something that is plastic and meant to be affordable, I want it to be affordable. And unfortunately, all the ones I was seeing, they were so expensive for plastic. And then I also didn't want to get glass. Some of them were glass that I was finding on Amazon. And then I happened to stumble across these. It came in a 4-pack, and they came with stickers. I chose the stickers that say hand soap because that's what I'm using it for. But there was like 3 or 4 other stickers that said something else. And I was just really impressed when I got them. They're really big, so they fit a lot of hand soap, and I was just thoroughly impressed. So I wanted to share them with you. I got 4, so I got 1 for the kitchen area, I got 1 for the downstairs bathroom, and 2 for the boys' bathroom. So I will be buying more in the future for my bathroom upstairs, but I figured I would share it with you. So I will have it linked in the description box down below if you're interested.
You're changing me day by day, got me shedding skin. The layers are peeled away.
I also ordered these name tag things. I chose on mine dinosaur and Grayson's name, and I thought it was really cool because they actually have Braille on the back too, which is awesome. I've never seen that before, and I just thought it was a really great way to include that community, for a way for somebody to be able to read it if you can't see. I just think that's awesome that they thought that far ahead and thought about it. It's always cool to see companies do things a little differently to make somebody's life easier. Always melts my heart. I love that they did that. Either way, though, I got those off Amazon. I want to say it was a 4-pack. I want to say it was a 4-pack for $20 or $25, but like I said, you could choose. There was like a star, a unicorn, something else, and then the dinosaur, which, is what the boys love, and then Grayson's name, because he takes a water bottle to school every day. He also takes a water bottle to soccer practice. And one thing as a parent you'll notice is a lot of the kids have the same thing. And when I bought Grayson his Minecraft water bottle for school, the first thing he said was, "Oh, so-and-so has that." So I was just trying to look for a way. I was putting a sticker on it that said his name, and that just, stickers don't last very long. So It was putting a sticker on it, so eventually I had seen actually on my neighborhood page, somebody had posted a water bottle and was like, whose water bottle is this? And it had one of these on there, and I was like, oh, let me check Amazon and see if those are on there. And sure enough, they were. And I feel like 4 for $25 is pretty affordable, especially for it to be more custom. So went ahead and grabbed them.
Just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now we're back where it started. You say you're sorry, so we forget about it. Simple as that, but I don't know where my heart is. Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you. You'll be the death of me, still you're missing. Yeah, I need it. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do?
This back hallway is always a complete disaster, especially because of it being the school year. It's just really, really hard to keep up with it because every single day we're coming in, we're going out, we're tossing off shoes, putting shoes on. I mean, at this point, I'm just thankful that my kids don't walk around with their dirty shoes because that's just one of my pet peeves. I know that's not for everybody. Some people don't like being asked to take their shoes off and whatnot, which typically I don't ask people to take off their shoes as soon as they walk in the front door. But as far as us as a family, it's just a way to cut down on the mess. So I'm grateful that my kids have gotten into the habit of taking off their shoes, but now we have to teach them the habit of taking off their shoes and picking them up and putting them away. It's a work in progress, but either way, this back hallway is always a mess, and I try to clean it up almost daily, but sometimes I get to it, sometimes I don't, and that's fine. It's life.
Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Weak for you, I'm weak for you. Weak for you, I'm weak for you. Isn't this the good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on and on it goes.
Like I mentioned before, this is the end of the day, so it was important to me to kind of get everything cleaned up. Chris had taken the kids upstairs. Everybody was getting ready for bed. We were all just kind of trying to unwind for the night, you know? So I love to go ahead and basically shut down the downstairs before I head upstairs. And sometimes we go upstairs kind of early right after dinner, and we'll get ready for bed and then cuddle up and watch a movie or watch a show before everybody goes to sleep. But I like to get everything cleaned up and organized downstairs, so that way whenever I'm done with getting the kids to bed, I can take some time to myself and not have to worry about cleaning in that time, because as a parent, we don't get a lot of time to ourselves, so we have to take it where we can. And at the end of the night, I really try to take that time for me and get the downstairs cleaned up so I can take some me time to kind of rebalance myself, and then get up in the morning to a clean downstairs. So between those two things, it feels really refreshing as a parent to be able to just make it easier on yourself.
On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, we're not there for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather say make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beaches, sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah.
We're moving on to day 2, and I have a ton of laundry that I had to get done today. This was, like I said, the weekend, so I try to do as much laundry as I can on Sundays. I always do the boys' laundry on Sunday just because it's another one of those things where I want to start the week with a fresh load of laundry, like have everything in their drawers and just be ready to start the week and not have to do it midweek whenever, we're in the chaos of, the week. So I try to do as much laundry on Sundays as I can. Sometimes I don't get all of it done, but for the most part, I get a ton of it done. At least the boys, maybe some bedding, just whatever I can get done, I get done. That way it minimizes what I have to do as far as laundry throughout the week. And of course, this is the load that was in the dryer, because if you know me, there's always a load in the dryer.
Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you.
I knew I wanted to do bedding today. I don't always do bedding on Sunday. Like I said, it's not really so much a routine that I have of the same thing that I do every Sunday. I just do whatever needs to be done on Sundays. And some days that looks like bedding, some days that looks like purely just clothing, but on this day I really wanted to get the bedding done. It had been a little over a week since I had done all the bedding, so it was about that time anyways. So we're gonna get the boys' beds all fresh and clean and ready for the next week.
Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm
Since we're doing the boys' bedding, I figured we'd stick with the theme of just doing all of the bedding. I really needed to clean my comforter because the bills. Words are really hard for me right now while I'm sick. I don't know what it is, but my brain is just like mush. But the boys spilled something on my comforter, and it wasn't like a huge mess, but you could definitely tell, and it was time to wash it. I didn't see it happen right away. Whatever they got on there, I didn't see it happen right away. I noticed, I don't know. I don't know how long it had been, to be honest, because it was just a little spot, and then I noticed it, and I was like, okay, time to clean the comforter. So I went ahead and figured, since I was doing the boys, I would just clean all of my bedding as well. And that's just life with kids, y'all. It's just life with kids. But I'm gonna fold their laundry. You already know this is my least favorite load of laundry to fold, but I try to find entertaining ways to do it. So today we are listening to a really good podcast.
You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion. like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry.
So my youngest, Tristan, turned 4 this weekend, and I cannot believe that he turns 4 years old this weekend. I cannot believe, like, it's like mind blowing. I'm not sure where the last 4 years have gone. I mean, I can't believe my oldest is 16. I can't believe I have a 6-year-old as well. And I can't believe the baby of the family is 4 years old. He's already 4. I feel like I just gave birth to him yesterday. Like, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. And of course, it's always bittersweet with all of your children. But when you know it's your last baby, it like magnifies that feeling. So every milestone with him is just a little bit more bittersweet because of the fact it's not just the end. It's not that just that milestone for him. It's also, you know, the end of that era for me as well. So always just makes it like the double whammy, so bittersweet. And if you're a parent, I'm sure you understand exactly what I'm saying.
I know we've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to start, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. Without you, good shape is up. You're not that tough with me. So run away with me. Come home with me tonight. Run away with me. It'd be worth the time. Run away with me.
Making the beds is also one of my least favorite things to do. Their beds aren't so bad just because they're really easy to make and they're small and, you know, all of that. But it's still not one of my favorite things to do. But you all know there's nothing better than climbing into a clean bed at the end of a long day. So at least we get the benefit of that feeling after doing all of that hard work.
Don't say we're drifting apart. I can't stand to see you with another. Oh, I know I once broke your heart, but I still love you like I do. Love you like I do. Oh, it breaks your heart. No text, no calls from me. I thought I could shake
So I absolutely hate cleaning out the lint trap thing. It's just like a thing of mine. I don't love doing it, so I don't do it until after I've done a few loads of laundry. Come for me if you must, but I've never caught my place on fire, knock on wood, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to get like really full. It's just like, you know, a little full. But with that being said, right here, I'm giving the boys these little shark teeth because that birthday party we went to the day before, they actually had they had bought this big thing of sand. It was this kit was off Etsy, I think she said, but it was a big thing of sand with real shark teeth in it from Florida. I guess this is like something that like somebody, you know, makes. And so the kids had a blast like digging through the sand and finding shark teeth, but Grayson was putting them in his pocket. So I did the laundry and I was cleaning out the lint thing, and there was a few of them like caught in the lint trap. So it's like, hey, I think you're missing something.
Can't you see that I just need to be by myself? I have told you many times now.
I want to thank you so much for choosing to click on this video today and hanging out with me and watching. I hope you got all of the cleaning motivation that you need. If you happen to need more, I do have a Clean With Me playlist that you are always welcome to check out. And if you could please give this video a thumbs up, that helps my channel more than you know. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for returning each week. I'm so grateful to have you guys here, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, don't wanna be stuck in this town. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down. Looking for a new